Hello? What's up, gamers? Happy time zone. We're alive. This stream is a proof of life. Also, I promise I'll make the music overlay look pretty at some point. This was the first thing that I found. It's a Twitch extension that just pulls from YouTube music, so that's what we're doing. But hello, everybody. Congratulations on claiming first Zachary, second the algorithm, and third Gavin and BD. Thank you somehow for starting a hype train with one subscription. Twitch is doing something. Twitch is on something. I don't know. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I realized as soon as I pushed the live button on the Discord that I did at everyone instead of at here, so I'm sorry to everybody who got a notification. That doesn't usually. It's been a minute. It's been a moment. It's been a lot. The last time that we streamed, I can figure that out actually. Analytics? Yeah. Overview. The last time that we streamed, that can't be right. That supposedly was September. I don't think that doesn't seem right, but I guess it is. That sounds right, actually. Cool. Anyways, the last time we streamed was September, and a lot has happened since then. So let's talk a bit about it. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's see. So, since the last time we went live, we hosted, yeah, okay. So it was like the last time we went live, we hosted for Complete-a-thon. That was fun. And then we did a mutual aid event for Sarah, our dear friend Doodleplex. That was at the beginning of October. Multi-a-thon happened. Did some hosting for. Did I do hosting? Yeah, did some hosting for Multi-thon, and then also played some Rusty's retirement and some Kabuto Park. That was a lot of fun. And then hello Mario. Um Games Done Queer happened. I was a host for Games Done Queer. And our Kabuto Park run, Rara and I's got pulled off of backup, so we got to do that. So yeah, I've just been on every other channel possible, I guess. And not my own, so hello. Other things that have happened since then. Geez. So, halfway through November, is that a live son? It's me. Halfway through November, I was hired for the Frame Fatale's community lead position. I'm technically on a trial period right now. But after Frost Fatale's 2026, as long as I don't like completely blow anything up, I'm the official community lead for that community, which is wild. Um, huh? I've not been live since I got community lead, correct. What we determined is I've not been live since September, actually. Because the last time I went yeah, no, because the last time I went live it was let's try to get True Ending before Silk Song came out. That's the last time I was live on twitch.tv. Gamer Silk Song came out. Oh. um but yeah, so I am the community lead for that. If you're going to be at AGDQ, I'm helping run the meetups. I'm helping run the tabling. I'm helping run the panel. Come say hi. I actually, that's a good thing. I can show y'all things. I have secrets. I'm keeping the box out of shot because it has my address on it. But, we have, as always, Fatal's ribbons. So come get those from me, or the table, or really anywhere. I also made these stickers, which is a meme from the last Fatals. The camera really wants to focus on Vivi and not on the sticker. For stream tech. And then we're doing a spelling bee as the panel for Fatals. So Mug made little faith bees. These are stickers. There will be a way to obtain these at the event. More at AGDQ if you're interested. But stickers. And then also, if you find me in particular, Nightbot, that's not the timers you should be running. Fit. 1 second, let me turn off. Okay, that's gone. It'll stop doing that. And finally, if you find me, I also got these. So if you find me in particular at GDQ, please enjoy these. Birch and Mermaid can't have one anymore. If you post the copy pasta, I'm not giving you a sticker. All the stickers are from Sticker Ninja, which I highly recommend if you're US based. They're really cool. That copy pasta specifically, or like that one specifically. But I'm really excited about it. I have some really cool ideas coming down the line. So yeah. It's been surreal. My name's like my username's Pink in the server. And there's like so many things that I'm organizing and have impact in, and it's wild. Also, there's a Faith plush now. Faith plush with velocity. Those are for sale actually right now. You can buy them right now. Cool, I'm gonna put this box elsewhere. That works. Yeah, okay, so since the last time I streamed, there's this brand new idea, which is that, playing games with glitches is against God, and the amount of like niche like biblical references that have come out in response to like why glitches are actually blessed by God is my favorite thing. It was made in a warehouse like specifically for me, actually. Um, all right, so Fatels, that happened. Um, also, I'm hosting at AGDQ. They're letting me do it. Um, awesome. The awesome thing to know is that since I was initially, because I was community lead, that technically goes with being staff for GDQ, and that means that you're only allowed to host for one like block. However, because Fatals has the probationary period or like the trial period, I'm not GDQ staff until after Frost. And so I have two shifts. I'll be hosting for Split Fiction on Sunday evening, which is on the very first day. That's for Professor Birch, who's in chat, and also Blackheart Wings. You know all of them. Who? So I get to host for them. And then Kara of Oh Hey It's Kara fame, and also Quack is gonna be on Couch. I'm just looking at my captions and I'm like, Kara fame and correcting Quack to Clock is just really funny. I think it's like Gabby and Birch. Yeah. But yeah, so Split Fiction I'm hosting for just that one block. Just that one game. And I think that's good and correct, actually. And then on very, very late, like it starts at 1 a.m., I start hosting for Awful Block. So right before Awful Block is Disney's 102 Dalmatians Taz, which is done by Passeray, who I met really, really early in Fatals. She was part of the very first official SDV collab event that we did, which was the Women's History Month event. She's really, really big into like alternate controllers and accessibility controls, so I'm really, really excited for the Taz. Like, I'm so excited for this Taz. And then the schedule actually looped around a little bit. So it's like that into the first game for Awful Block is an adaptation of The Land Before Time, which is my absolute favorite movie when I was a child. So I'm really excited about that. I'm unsure if it was the one that was shown at Fatals. I think it might be different because I think her other one was 101, and this is for 102, but I'm not sure. And then there are two games that I'm not. It's like I'll invalidate your aid and Super Buff HD, both of which I don't really know a whole lot about, but they are an Awful Block, so that's all we really need to know. And then I'm hosting for Egg and 12 Bananas. So I get to kind of like sandwich my hosting. Hi, Carl. Hello. Carl says hi. Hi, Carl. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Raiders. We're just catching up. Let me give you a shout out. But yeah, so I'm really excited about my hosting block for AGDQ because I get to start with a Fatale, or like for the Awful Block, I get to start with the Fatale that I know. I get to start with and then a game that I'm really excited about. And then I'm closing it out with a game from Swoos, which Think Fast was one of my first hotfix appearances, and I adore Swoos. And then the schedule did shuffle. So I'm ending with 12 Bananas, which is ran by Ad129, who's a Fatale. And I'm really, really excited. It's going to be like 4 in the morning, but I'm going to do it. And it's going to be great. So I'm pumped. I'm so excited. It's an absolutely amazing block. Also, yeah, what's great is that Carl's rated in. Hi, Carl. Great news, everybody. Is the last thing that I was going to update on. So, community lead Fatales, hosting for AGDQ, and then the final thing that I've been putting like all of my energy into is Ramp Rascals. Underscore. So, if you didn't know, this last weekend, Ramp Rascals, which is a mutual aid that we were running for Awkward Squirrel, who's a member of our community, has been like went off. We did it. We did it. It was 51 hours nonstop. We raised over $2,800. And Carl was a part of it. Carl played Elden Ring Night Rain for us, and I really appreciated it. It was awesome. We had so many people involved. Like I could not have done it without also my team. I mentioned Birch and Quack earlier in like different things. But like for those of you who didn't know, Quack was part in charge of all of our donation readers. Blackheart Wings was in charge of all of our moderation, and Professor Birch was in charge of all of our chat mods. I was running tech because that's y'all know that that's what I do. I run tech. And it was amazing. It was so much fun. And SDV, I was socials. Did I say the wrong thing? Bertrand socials. I'm really upset you didn't get to use Linus coded Night Rain character. I was really excited about the amount of Stardew Valley you forced into the Elden Ring run. It was so great. But yeah, so it it was wild. Absolute whirlwind. And unfortunately, Twitch ate the VOD for the first day. So we don't have the first day, which like really, really sucks. But we've raised so much money. Halfway through, or like after our first run, we had to actually move the entire restream setup from one PC to another PC because that PC was just gave up. Carl, have you heard about Multithon? True. Carl, I'm DMing you. I'm DMing you about another event that I help run. um, but yeah, so we'll talk about Multithon in a moment. Actually, you know what? Pause. Multithon is a charity event that raises money for Blue Path Service Dogs, which pairs service dogs with autistic individuals. It is super duper awesome. I'm on the tech crew there as well as doing layouts for it. Birch is on socials for that. It's a really, really great. I have the clip, motherfucker. Exactly. Great group. Submissions are open until the end of January. So if you want to submit something for that, it's allowed. So, but yeah. So, of course, I had to allow it. But yeah, so where were we? We had so many different people. I can actually pull up Ramp Rascals server settings and look at members real quick. Because I can look at roles. We had 27 volunteers and 33 participants. We had 12 people on our prize team. It was amazing. I learned a lot. As a lot of you know, I'm one of two people in charge of the Stardew Valley Collaborative, which is like a joint co-op thing with me and a 20-something loser, aka Lee. We've done big events before, usually raid trains. We've done like 60-hour nonstop raid trains. Several times. Usually about once a year we do a very long event. This was really different. This was so different actually. And so I learned a lot for like restreaming, and that like doing 60 hours as a raid train is a lot different than doing 50 hours with like a full crew. So I've learned a lot. I want to take it into wherever we go for the next thing. But we have a Twitch channel now, and even though Twitch ate the VOD, and so therefore we only like it's like we only streamed for 2 days. Twitch ate the VOD. All these things. But they were like, fuck it, you can have affiliate already. I don't know. So follow the SDV collab account on twitch.tv. We're gonna probably try to host more, like, I mean, we've been hosting events before. We're gonna try to get more people, like, the events maybe to be hosted on there when we have, like, marathons and things. And yeah, so if you're interested in submitting to Multithon is up always for, like, a while, because we, unfortunately, are, like, we tend to overlap with, both Fatales and AGDQ submission things, so we try to keep the window big so that you have time. And so that we have time, you know? But yeah, so if you were watching Ramp Rascals, check your spam folder, because apparently I write emails like spam. You might have won something. But otherwise, yeah, I'm waiting for Tiltify to do the payout, and then we're sending money to Squirrel, and that's it. We wanted to raise 1,650, and we raised 2,800. So it's gonna do a lot of good. Thank you all for making that happen. I mean, hello, you've won a prize at the spammiest intro of all time. Okay, but like, what else am I supposed to do? It's what it is. It's why I sent it though from the collab account, because I was like, maybe people will look and it's the same icon and everything, and it will be fine. It'll be fine. How do I make them? And Zachary, I hope that you know that we are friends, actually. True story. But yeah, thank you all Raiders for coming over. Quack, that's a 4-step plan. Quack, that's a 4-step plan. Pretty sure it's 3. No, don't shut up about video games on the internet. Step 1. Step 2, bully some of the people who listen to me into listening some more. And then there's question marks. That's step 3. Three. That's sure. um but yeah. Um what if we played some games or something? What if we played video games about it? What do we gamers, what do we want to play? I gotta get True Ending before Sea of Sorrow comes out. Here's the thing. I don't know if I have it in me to just open up Hollow Knight and immediately go into the Radiance fight. Like, we could try. Just full send crafts like you wanted to do. Yeah, okay, so there was the temptation to actually first, let me show y'all a game that I need you to check out for me, okay? Can you do that for me? Let me show you a game that I need you to check out this game for me, okay? You hate video games? Mermaid, I hate to tell you this, but you might be on the wrong place. Hi, Shy! Okay, I need everyone to check out this game, okay? Okay? We're pausing the music. I need y'all to check out this game. So here's the thing. Naginami and the Crimson Thread is a platformer that I found during Steam. Let me turn up the music. I found this during Steam Next Fest. I fell in love with it, and there was apparently not enough interest, and the developers don't know necessarily if they're going to keep developing it. So I need you to check out this game if you like it, and tell them that you like it. Because I found a platformer that I like. And I need this to be real. And as a bargaining chip for you, let me show you my speedrun of it. It's on speedrun.com. I made a speedrun website for it. I don't know why the layout did that. Stop being big. Okay. In addition to playing this game, what if I speed ran it? Do you understand how bargaining works? Yeah, just be nice to me. Here's the thing. You've tuned in to twitch.tv/The Valiant Sun. You have to be nice to me. Anyways, may I offer you a new speed game in this trying time? I guess I pulled up the timer, but yeah, fuck it. Let's start the timer. Okay. Ah. Peak 2 real. Yeah, so here's the thing that, yeah, there's two peaks. You run left in a Metroidvania. Please don't offer me more speed games. Here's the thing. It's only a 12-minute run. "12 minutes is scary? Nah. So the thing is, I really like this game. Not really initially. The jumping's a little bit weird. 1 second. Pausing the timer so that I can change stream to... Optimization not being shit matter territory. Fair. So now, beginning part is just jumping. I'm not a huge fan of the jumping. There's like a small jump and a big jump. There's no like medium jumps. But the ultimate goal of the game is that there are 7 peaks. There's Climb the Yora is the first one. Peak 2 is the second one, has not been named. But now we have the thread. And I get to show you what I really like about this game. One, the infrastructure here is horrible. So there are these monsters. And you can interact with them using your thread. So each monster has a different interaction pattern that they use based on the interactions with your threads. And it's a free demo, so you should check it out. And yeah, so each monster has a little bit of different patterns based on your interactions. The first one is this grapple, which is our Y button. And these are our little checkpoints. I like it because, like, partially platforming, but then because of the way that each of the monsters kind of is and the interactions, it's a little bit less pressure on platforming in a way that, like, feels nice to me in specific. Some of the jumps are really particular. And then they have like hard and short paths for each things, which is cool. And I don't know, I just really like the look and feel of all of this. Introduced to sludge that kills you. So most of the first peak is learning how to work with our, full jump and short hop. The sludge that kills people. So then we're left with our, like, first little puzzle thing. We're gonna go up first. I've been working a little bit on trying to route out, like, what's, like, fastest. We'll go down now. And then I run this way backwards here. I would do this left way first, I think, but the gate takes too long to open that I think it's actually faster to just wait. So then this one opens, we drop down, and we get all the first part of the Yora. Hi, Kyle! There's going to be, like, they set up so much cool lore and things that I'm, like, really excited for in the actual game. That's, like, not really present in the demo, but I just love the art style. And now we are introduced into our second swing mechanic. So this is the B button, and you swing. So now we can interact with all of the monsters in a bunch of different ways. Um, there is one more mechanic that's not featured yet. That is a like pole. They want to do one update. They're going to like push the last like movement mechanic out. And then that might be it if they don't get more interest in the demo. So I'm trying to become this game's #1 cheerleader because I found a game that I really like, gamers, and I really want to play more of it. So now, because we're like far enough in, it's introducing us with like the different ways to interact now, where like sometimes you need to pull and sometimes you need to push. We kind of choose your methods here. Oops. I don't know how I recovered that, but I did. Don't worry about it. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, the movement, to me, just, like, feels really cool, and because it's, like, a set, like, if you interact with things at this sort of level, then you, like, it will have this effect, so it takes some of the pressure off of, like, platforming well, which, like, feels nice to me specifically, because I'm not good at platforming. Can you give me that? There we go. And I'm doing, like, the hard directions every time. Because they're slightly faster. Is there anything funny like jumping constantly being faster than running? Not that I can tell. I've not, like, really futzed around with that in particular. I've also, like, haven't picked this up in a moment. So excuse me for being a little bit rusty. Ah! Rusty's is a different game, actually. You're so right. The infrastructure in this area is, again, the bridges do love breaking. Appreciate a bridge that breaks. But yeah, there's a free demo right now on Steam. The demo is going to remain up and free indefinitely. So you should definitely check it out. This is our second puzzle thing. So we're doing up first. You fit so many Metroidvanias in here. Exactly. And now we can go down. And then what's really interesting is that you only need 3 crystals to beat this second part of the map. But there are 2 that you can pick up over here. And I think this one is faster from my preliminary testing. But there is like a second one that we can go and get on the other side. So you grab this, and then we can jump right here and land. And that is time there. So that's the full demo of the game. I like it a lot, honestly. You should check it out. If you like platformers that have like a bit of platforming, but then also it's like, I don't know, I think the way that a lot of the like platform, I guess because it's like an interaction button with like the Y and the B buttons, I like it a lot because of that. Like if you interact with this thing, then you have this certain like guaranteed interaction. What's really funny is there is this sort of glitch potentially. Let me see if I can get it. If you run the game back immediately afterwards and then you smash A, you can get it to sometimes, yeah, overlap all the dialogue boxes. And if you get that, then you can try to do the first level, but you don't trigger the level cut. So you can just do this for a while. It is a soft lock, actually, entirely. You do have to shut up the game in order to, like, fix this. It's just like Peak. But yeah, I have informed them that this exists. So eventually they're going to, potentially fix it. But yeah, you should check out this game. The demo is going to get one more interaction, which is the pull feature, which pulls the monsters towards you. That is like the final that is the final interaction that they are doing. The next like demo thing is going to have that, but potentially not completed art. If we could drum up some interest in it, maybe they will finish the game, but unfortunately it didn't seem like. I fell in love with this game. I think you should all check it out. I want to drum up more interest in the game and maybe inspire them to like be able to finish the entire game. But the demo's fun. I think it's a fun platformer, and I think the last update will be like very fun as well, as we just continue to fall into the void. But yeah, check out Naginami and the Crimson Thread. It has an SRC page. I wonder who made that. It was me. I wonder. Alright. What do we play? I think one of the SRC mods, probably. That sounds correct. We are all trying to figure out who did that. Gabby's um hitting all the buttons. Hi Gabby. Oh. Just speed runs queue up win. Listen, are you falling? Yeah. The thing about queue up is that I want to be way more into it than I think it. Yeah, I do. The blue is moving. I'm pretty sure. And this is the farthest and the longest I've let this go for. Um, yeah, I want to be more into queue up. I just I'm having some troubles at the current spot I'm at. It's only too far if you find yourself looking into Unfire's flip speedruns. Here's the thing, underscore. Are you familiar with queue up? Because let me introduce you to queue up. It's not the same. It's not the same. All right. Hi Grace, welcome in. But yeah, please, please try the demo of this game. I like it a lot. Found ourselves watching a bot attempt unfair flip speedruns. Amazing. Um, all right, let's see. Games I can play. Quack earlier said impossible, Rip to the Necrodancer. I still can't do impossible tracks, so that's probably not what we'll be doing. Um, we could do some more cleanup in Hollow Knight, and then attempt to. Surely you can 100% Silk Song right now. Well, so I was thinking what we could try doing Hollow Knight and actually beating the Radiance. That's what we left off last time. Oh, this is new. Gamers, we found a new screen. Um, so I am playing in my first archipelago. So I've been doing a bunch of checks for that Hollow Knight. Um, I'm bad at Silk Song, TBH, and I'm not very far in it. I don't think I'm gonna play Silk Song on stream. Um, or we could try to do some mindless Stardew runs. I do have a play scene for Celeste as well. We could try to play some Celeste. Anyways, let me stop falling into the abyss there. We have ads coming up in 7 minutes. So here's what I want to do. Maybe we do a poll. Maybe we do a poll. Also, compare against first. That was world record also for the naginami, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I find it hard to believe that you're not cracked at Silk Song. Maybe. Alright. What game do we play? Options are Radio, Hollow Knight for True Ending, Hollow Knight Archie. We could play. I'm not really in the mood to play Kabuto Park. We can do Stardew. Um, that's probably good. I technically have downloaded Going Under, and I also have like another Crap's Treasure that we could go back to. Both of those are going to also be bad. Um, as in, like, we haven't played them in a while. Maybe that's what we do. Steam isn't tracking your playtime for the yearly roundup right now, so you can play things you don't want to be called out for. Fair. I'm not particularly nervous about people seeing the games I'm playing. It's cookie clicker season. Fair. Let's do. Actually, let's just do this. I think this is kind of what I want to do. A poll is live. And also 6, why not? Poll is live. I'm going to take a break, so let's play some music. Um, and then I am going to run ads and use the gamers room and stuff. So All right. Great news. I was gonna say if y'all like tied it, I was just gonna end stream. So thank you for not tying it. I guess we will play going under. Um, give me a second to like make a scene. I could just still end stream, yeah. Okay. Does this just work, actually? It does. Wow, I'm so talented. Okay. Um, left or right hand side, gamers? Preferences? Where did I find it? Google.com going under video game. All right, so this is going under. Made by gamers such as the ones that made another Crab's Treasure and also Peak, right? Is that right? Yeah. Um, good game, by the way. Let me. So, it's a roguelike. Um, and there's we'll just get into it. We're an intern for a company that is mostly being ran by like AI in the Pacific Northwest. I don't do voice acting, as y'all know, so of course I'm not when you're this is Ray. I don't remember names. This is Ray. Ray owns the company and then sold it, I believe. My whip is a real beauty too, fully electric if you care about that sort of thing. Ask nicely, I'll let you take your first spin one of these days, because that's just the kind of cool boss I am. A really cool boss would probably pay all his workers. We are an unpaid intern. This game is $1.99 on Steam right now. This game did come out in 2020. Um, Eureka, backguano and silicon chips. I've been down in the mine shaft filled with massive PCs, so that would make sense. It feels they may swallow you up and consume you at any moment. Exhilarating, isn't it? I haven't really had the time to appreciate the beauty, sorry. It's mostly just been beating the crap out of skeletons. Barbecue espresso. Fern does something. This is the best. This is Eclair. Smartest person in this office. This game shares a universe. This game is criminally underappreciated mostly because it released the week before another roguelike you may have heard called Hades. This game shares a universe with the Rift of the Necrodancer and Jackie and Cadence are destined to kiss. I can prove it. My favorite thing is if you go idle, you just start scrolling on your phone. Tell me anything about cryptocurrency. I need to defend some skeletons who are super into crypto. I thought you might know that. Nothing but bad things to say about computers. This is the lead tech at the company. What exactly makes you think I'd be into computer-controlled currency? The more a bunch of nerds insist that something is secure or unhackable, the less you should trust them. If someone actually understands technology, you can tell because they're panicking about it pretty much all the time. Me. Wait, where's Swamp? This is our boss. He's kind of a bitch. Entrepreneurship, project management, cowboy hat brands, I'm all yours. How do you keep your head so smooth it's impeccable? And this is Avy. You control the whole office, does that mean you're listening to everything everyone says? Just to listen to and stored in my memory so the data can be used to improve their workplace experience. Where's all that data stored? All of my data is stored in the cloud, a mysterious realm beyond human understanding. Out of the one Marv screenshot? No. Can I throw Avy? I can. Alright. So, basically what this is roguelike. We have a bunch of different locations. We'll go to the first one. Also, can you hear the game? You can definitely hear it now. Oh, why am I lagging? Hello? Damn. No, I don't want the bar stool. I want the... This is Jelly. The freelancers. More cerebral jobs like web design or data entry. I'm a bit jealous of their size. 1 cup of brew is enough to keep them going all day. The thing is that I mostly just smash. Which is like not great actually. Can I grab the sword, please? Please. Give me the sword, the sword, the sword, the sword. The sword. Exiting a crawl explodes whatever you were under. I do not really crawl a lot, so I guess we'll do this. I like the skull on the table. I like the skull on the table too.
Remember to leave a rating.
I don't know how to get off the, Hell yeah. Using apps creates an electric shock. Cool. Oh, I do want that. Why is it so big? So then each, like, level kind of does a little, like... Where are you? I love taking cars. There is a focus button and I always forget to press it, so like unfocused is really kind of actually like my dream. Let me fudge, no! I have an achievement for hitting a car with another car. And I accidentally... I can't play games anymore, but the illustrator me knows the art style. It's a lot of fun. I really like the art, especially like these like art panels. I really enjoy. Under the table when I get canned immediately if they found out if I gave a human special treatment. So you do know I'm a human. I've known from the beginning why you gotta make things so difficult for me. Little old Jelly's just trying to do you a favor. Take my card. Yay! We're friends with Jelly! Renowned mutual aid marathoner? The Valiant Son? It might be. The only thing about the downside about the, downside about something. Can't remember. It's gone. Let me punch you.
Thank you for your business.
Dig. Oh no. Get me out! I'm in hell!
Your order has been delivered.
Alright, cool. Ooh, let's take the car with us. Oh, let's get out of the car. Let's get out of the car. Wait. Hello? Sir? Anyways. We're leaving. Is he on my team? Is he just gonna follow me now? Oh, he's on my team. Ah. He perished. Okay. Unfortunate. Deep. Press. Buttons. Okay. Maybe the shop has something good. I do like that one. Okay, Swamp, you wanna hook me up? I do not have a weapon right now. Alright. So the unfortunate thing that we've got going on here is a very clear lack of weapons. It's not great for me. But we can kind of tuck and roll and just kind of hope for the best here. Let me out of this hell. Give me that spear.
Cubicle has your back.
Do they? Alright. Cool. I do like crossbow. Wait, no, what? Why is he stun locking me? No. No. Leave me alone! Gamers, this is not good. Gamers, I don't think we're making it through this dungeon crawl completely. If I'm being completely honest. Unless I, like, really pop off here. Nope. I was not able to dodge roll from 2 cars. But we did complete the job for Kara, and we completed the job for Fern. And first level of a tier for Tippy. Tappy? Tippy. Something like that. Let me... Tappy. I know words. Tall woman. You're alright. Give me your phone for a second. There you go, I deleted all of Cubicle's crappy spyware. Now you ought to be able to hold, like, 1 additional app at a time. It's a pretty bad phone, Jackie. When did you even buy this thing? Like 4 months ago. All that tracking software on the newest apps takes up a lot of memory. Damn. Endless gratitude for the task you've accomplished for me, Jacqueline. No problem, Fern. I do need to ask, you're Fizzle's newest employee after all. You have actually tried our product, right? I sure have. My friends at home drink it all the time. Oh, splendid. Sometimes it feels like no one in the office actually appreciates the flavors I create. I'm going to put in the order for some free sample crates for you right away. Oh, that's alright. And done. Thanks, Fern. Explosive cans of Fizzle will appear in the dungeon. Okay. We'll grab that. You've got a mountain's worth of recorded conversations from everyone in the office. Cubicle prides itself on taking no official stance on any ethical dilemmas. In that case, can I hear Swamp and Fern hanging out? I can't imagine those two even having a conversation. Loading conversation. Hey Fern, can I have some of those chips? Please stand back from my equipment, young sir. The slightest bump or nudge could ruin this flavor I'm composing. Oh man, but what if bumping it actually makes the flavor better? Then I'd totally be like an accidental genius. Suppose it's not completely inconceivable. I'm doing it. Wait. Oh man, that smells terrible. Guess you were right all along, Ferno. I gotta clock out now. Good luck cleaning that up. Beautiful. I love books. Orc story. It's full of deep socio-political commentary. I mean books about real stuff, like how to make money, or how to talk to someone who makes more money than you. Reading more books makes you a better entrepreneur. My trick to reading more books, I only read every third page. I can read as much as 3 people that way. Any way to greet your favorite project manager? Less brooding, more looting. Okay, maybe get a weapon this time. I'm just kind of do whatever I find in the dungeon. What a great idea. I'll take it up with Avy first thing next week. If I'm alive. How about we see... Fizzle is meant to be weaponized? I thought it was just a side effect. Apply 10 status effects to enemies. I think I still want to play with Swamp, because Swamp gives me free stuff. He's bald, and he's torturing people with hair. I don't know if I'd say that. Stop trying to teach my dog to beatbox, it's getting pretty annoying. Don't think anyone can get Swamp to do anything, dude. As far as I can tell, he barely even does his job. Worst case, you get a beatboxing dog, that sounds pretty sick. She beatboxes like Swamp, I think I'll pass. Puppy. She sings. She dances. She can help you pay your taxes. She mostly just sits around. Sometimes she rolls over, but that's usually by accident. Wait, pick up. Oh, there's a box. I thought I could pick up Eclair. I got really excited. Swamp! All day I've been swarmed by skeletons screaming at me to invent in cryptocurrency. What's the appeal? I just don't understand. It may surprise you to hear that I'm not the investing type. Doubt I can shed much light. Skeletons are pretty badass, though. Alright, let's go... Let's try a Styx coin. Run. Wowing shareholders, forking chains, going public, fabricating white papers, holding eternally. I am not getting good luck in terms of... Is that the cool S? Gamers, gamers, gamers. Look, there's a cool S on the table. I pressed the wrong button again. The S in Cool S stands for Buy Styx coin. You might be onto something here. Yeah, we're not doing good on this. Money-wise. Oh, hi, sir. Get me out of fire.
Have a great day.
Alright. In terms of this dive, we're not doing great. Health-wise, not doing great. I would love to my arms are huge. No. No. I thought he was dead! I thought he was dead. Anyways, we're not very good at, going under. But we're figuring it out. Anyone want to tell me what we're doing in Ray's office? Shouted out by Ray, or vice versa. Envy and contempt. Would that I could capture this emotion in a flavor. Crawled up Harv's button down today. Welcome to my office, squad. I figured this might be a nicer place to drop some important news for you all. Didn't want to walk all the way downstairs. I think I sprained something doing hot yoga. Sounds hot. Now there's some good news and some bad news. The good news is you're all freaking awesome. Give yourselves a pat on the back from me. AV, give them the bad news. As is common knowledge, the soft launch of Fisgo occurred at 10 AM yesterday morning. Many of our key MVP features were absent, and the app has also experienced major stability issues. Since then, Fisgo has failed to meet a single one of our KPIs, including ROI, ROR, ROE, TLA, and GMO. They're saying we suck. More specifically, they're saying my team sucks. Yo, AV, maybe we would have had the features done on time if they weren't completely insane. I asked Marv how an app could possibly measure how much fizzle someone drinks, and his response was maybe something with nanobots. Wait, that's a great idea, though. Kara, be nice, I'm sure AV worked really hard on their presentation. AV doesn't work hard on anything, she's an algorithm. You could tell Fern is cool because he uses constructions like would that I could. I love that it's just yo AV every single time. I've outlined 2 minor changes to Fizzle's product that will increase the app's user retention and save the project with a clutchness index of over 4.3. 1. A new design for Fizzle cans that will require user registration and use of the app in order to open. A new series of Fizzle 2.0 flavors that will be designed and produced via machine learning based on user data gathered from Fisgo. AV is essentially replacing me as senior flavorist then? Oh my god, that crying portrait is so good. Don't be alarmed, Fernard. As the flavorist, you'll have full weight over the flavor algorithm's weight parameters, allowing you to manipulate the neural network to your whims. I don't know what those words mean. My passion is creating flavor, not fiddling with computer knobs. You can't let them do this, Raymond. What I was trying to say is that people are drinking less and less Fizzle, We need some big brain flavored ideas to shake things up and get the kids fizzling again. And no one's got a bigger brain than the smart office, so why not give it a crack at some designing flavors of its own? I like that the pattern on his shirt is, actually, is all the art like that? No, AV's not. Look kind of like Chowder. You made me a promise, you changed, Ray. Poor Fern. Whee! Guitar playing coming from downstairs. About 10 seconds away from marching down there and giving that guitar player a piece of my mind. Defeat the huge rock star in Joblin. Sure. I do not invent anything. The flavors already existed. I simply allow them to manifest. To credit me alone is an insult to them. Indeed. I do not take the flavors lightly, Jacqueline. Eclair. Good. Selling a little piece of paper. Did you make this to yourself? Do you secretly possess opposable thumbs and human-level intelligence? We got Eclair's business card. Laptops are just the worst. Anyway, I know model they're trying to sell you is always packed full of even more bloatware than the last. Go to the dungeons to match a whole bunch of laptops so I can live vicariously through you. Sounds good. Easy. Hey, Avi. Just assume I want to listen to people's private lives now? What kind of weirdo do you think I am? Erasing Marv scheming 68.wav. No, I changed my mind. There's no time. She's so useless. Why couldn't AV assign us someone who knows how to fight? I'd just go down the dungeon myself, but I just don't have the stomach to fight those monsters. Pre-auto analysis. It is wild to me how early you're getting Eclair's business card. What do you mean? What do you mean? My wireless AirCube headphones and didn't hear a thing. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it maybe next week when I'm like less busy is wild and also so accurate. You wanna know a secret? My name's not actually Swamp. That's what I smelled like in high school. Nothing sad unless you cry about it, babe. Swamps stink, but also support all manner of beautiful flora and fauna. You have to wait until the next secret time for that. I don't think I had Eclair's card until I had a clear on every dungeon. User draws pressing the... Well, so here's the thing. I'm bad at the game, so I got a lot of opportunities. Actually, let's go to Joblin. So that we can do the thing for Tappy. Quack, have you considered being worse at the game? Could be fun. Ooh, pick up a skill quick. sus barrel. No, but I have considered some terrible, terrible things that I can't tell you until you progress further. Oh. I can't talk with Jelly anymore. I got Jelly's business card.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Like, you're gonna have to tell me at some other time because, like, I'm terrified at whatever your, like, terrible, horrible things are. I did it! I rolled over a car with my car.
Cubicle has your back.
Oh, okay. I just, like, hire him. Do I have a laptop? Any more laptops in here? No. Terrible, horrible things. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Boom, 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 boom.
Delivery for Jacqueline.
Oh, I love a mace. Alright. You wouldn't download a car. Another laptop. I'm just gonna keep destroying laptops, actually. We're doing alright, actually. This dive is working. As I proceed to completely take, like, so much damage, actually.
Have a great day. Thank you for your business.
Okay. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. No, stop hitting me with your car!
Your order has been delivered.
The multicaster. Your first crit against an enemy will earn you a buck or two. Let's do this one. Let's actually grab the sword. Hi, BD! We're not doing great, gamers. If I had to describe our process, oh, that's cool. Okay. If I had to describe our progress, I'd say not very great. Both of those are gonna explode. Okay. Swamp, hook me up with something good. Right, that works. Critical hits electrocute enemies. Yeah. I think think that's kind of what the play is here. Oh, hi. Another laptop. No. I would love any other weapon. I would love other weapons. Let me pick up things!
Remember to leave a rating.
Like, this isn't good, though. Like, we're gaming, but at, like, what cost, you know? I have half a life left going into the boss level. Swamp. Hey, buddy, I need you to hook me up. I really would love you to hook me up with, like, slightly more anything. Oh, because it's empty. Okay. Alright. Caffeine. Okay. Wait. We might have popped off a little bit.
Cubicle has your back.
Might have popped off a little bit. The weapon definitely helped. That's a new PV for a dive. GG Joblin. Gaming. Move faster the more objects you break. Deal double damage briefly at the start of battle. Apps are more common. Hit harder but find less money. Occasionally ignite enemies you focus on. I'm so bad at focusing. I think we take these ones. Can I hear Kara getting mad at Tappy? I told you to stop leaving your bubble tea wrappers on my desk. Why do you even take the wrappers off anyways? You're supposed to just stab the straw straight through? I know how bubble tea works, sweetie. Are we gonna... Oh, we're gonna have ads soon. Okay. Let's take a quick break. I just got an ad for the 2XKO League of Legends crossover. I'm never seeing any of my friends again when that drops. Isn't wait, okay, what elaborate on what crossover means in this context. Also, we're going for about another hour. And then I'm ending stream. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure the entire game of 2XKO like takes place in the League of Legends universe. So I just needed you to elaborate what you meant. Tappy is so real, actually, for unwrapping the drinks when she's done because she's bored. When she's bored. Okay. That's not the point, I need brain food! This would be a good emote, I think. So everyone chattering about cryptocurrency again. All of a sudden, I thought that whole craze was over. Oh, Tappy. I don't even really understand how it's different from normal money. Well, a lot of guys will try to tell you about the cool technology involved, but that's probably not really what you care about, and it's not honestly even all that cool. All you need to know is that unlike a national currency where the government can print more at will and pretty much do whatever they want with it, creating more of a cryptocurrency is controlled by code or something, so no person or entity can fake its creation or lie about who has what. Value is more consistent or something? Not even close. How's business? You already know we're crushing it, baby! Had 6 video calls today and it's not even brunch. Now that's productivity above boom. Must admit, I'm curious about what sort of new flavors could be present down in that dungeon. I always went to Vingeon down there myself, but never quite had the gumption for it. How long have these monsters been down there exactly? Since before Cubicle even provided us this office. They were harassing us since the moment we moved in. Didn't Marvin explain the situation to you? I'd like you to try and see if you can improve the flavor of one of the pre-made Joblin sandwiches. You might need to resort to unconventional cooking methods, but I believe in you. Do it for the flavor. Toast a Jobwich. I freaking love sandwiches. I love them so much sometimes I eat them when I'm not even hungry. Your new task is to eat a sandwich when you're already full, just to feel the rush. It really feels like there's less and less justification for your tasks. Hey, are you the intern here? Are you the super cool guy coming up with great tasks? Chop chop, get to it, sandwich time. Same, Swamp. Alright, what does Kara want? I should have dinner. You should have dinner. Quack. The intern monsters keep crawling up from the basement after hours and chewing on my power cables. I need you to teach them a lesson. Smash a bunch of appliances on their heads and electrocute them. Damn, that would have been really useful in our last thing. Alright, I have eaten today. Good. Okay, let's do defeat the Rockstar and Joblin. Toast a job. Yeah. There's a lot of things we can do in here. There's a lot of tasks that we can complete rushing Joblin, so let's just keep doing that for a bit. Let's keep doing that till I'm good at the game. I don't have enough money to buy the sandwich. Oh, free sandwich. Yay. Good, I don't feel so dire about you needing swamp to remind you to eat them.
Delivery for Jacqueline.
Move faster and move faster the more objects you break. Actually, wait. Gamers, look how fast we are. Human.
Thank you for your business.
You gotta defeat another rockstar guy for Tappy. Okay. You wanna stop hitting me? Let me live!
Have a great day.
No, don't hit the beans. Do not the beans. Stop hitting me! No.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Okay. I think we're... I mean, we don't have health. But we're accomplishing some tasks. We're making Swamp happy, and I think that's what matters, actually. We did defeat another, No, stop hitting me! There's too many cars! We were making some good pace there, though. We've leveled up Swamp. What does toast a job which even mean, actually? Kicking butt in these dungeons, babe. It's got me real motivated to do something on my own, really make a difference to society. What I'm saying is I'm opening up my own startup. Of course you are. You know, Cubicle delivers people personalized cubes with useful stuff inside. Like, that's our whole thing, right? My startup idea is exactly like that, only the boxes contain random crap I bought from the thrift store. I call it swap cubes. Well, people get pissed once they realize you're just selling them random junk. Probably, but our valuation will already be in the billions by the time they figure it out. And have sold out long before then. I got this capitalism thing on lock, baby. Anyways, I'm letting you in on the ground floor of this operation, Bib. If you see a big cube that says swamp on the side, now you know who to thank for that. Sounds useful, thanks, Swamp. I'm all in on Swamp's cubes. Me too, bestie. What's Avie say? I hate this job. Play me a recording of Marv being an idiot. Fantastic news, everyone. I've completed my latest fizzle flavor, anchovy parmesan. Okay, so like, as a drink that sounds bad, but like, anchovy pizza's like a thing. Great news, Firm. Would you remind everyone what that is? Certainly my friend umami is the lesser known of the 5 main teas base described as. Everyone knows what a umami is. I mean the other thing. What other thing? You mean anchovy? My god, does Marvin not know what an anchovy is? I think he doesn't. Marvin, if you'd like me to describe what an anchovy is, it's a small fish that... No, never mind. Of course I know what an anchovy is. I'm not stupid. I'm a project manager. Beautiful. How'd you come up with the idea of fizzle? Glad you asked, Rockstar. It all started when I was like, I'm really thirsty. I could really go for some sparkling water. And then I was like, yo, but I'm also pretty hungry. If only there was a product that could satisfy my hunger and thirst at the same time. Lo and behold, I paid a bunch of smart people to create that product. That's how it works, I think, actually. You dating it right now, babe? I should have known this was coming. Look, Swamp, I'm flattered, but I'm not really looking for. Nah, not like that. I'm just saying you seem kind of bummed lately. Going on a casual date or two can be a great way to unwind. Even if you're just there for the free baklava, know what I'm saying? Or they might ghost you and damage your self-esteem even more. But hey, it's worth a shot. You might want to try it out. Not with me, though. We both know I'm way out of your league. Swamp is perfect. New task from Swamp, go on a successful date. really use a breather. Is there a drinking fountain around here? We got pretty fizzle though. Alright. I wanna see. Let's go to our apartment. Do we have any more outfits? No. Trying to leave the rescue room up. Okay. What are... Do I have any skills I can pin yet? No, we're close. Alright, let's try going to Styx Coin again. Let's try doing Styx Coin, and that'll be like our last, like, run, I think. And then we could find someone to raid and hang out with there. I'm Eepy. How do I... Why are you still alive? Alright, we got defense up. Oh, skills are over here. Occasionally... What if I remember to focus enemies? Okay, I understand.
Your order has been delivered.
I mean, like, I don't, but, like, I understand, you know? That just... okay. The fact that I focused once and it worked is... wild.
make everything better.
Okay. Overhealing grants armor? Like that. Okay. Stab Blackknight. Over-promising. Getting that bread. Pulling bootstraps. Oh. What? Okay, do I have more weapons in here? Not really.
Cubicle has your back.
Okay. Let's get us another skill. Crits, electrocute, stay invincible. Electrocuting people has been really useful for us previously, so let's do that. I like that we caught him on fire. And it was like, that counts as bare hands. Okay. Okay, so the focus fire is actually like helping us a lot. That's gonna be useful for us. Cool.
Delivery for Jacqueline.
Okay. We're kinda... We're rolling. We're rolling. Creating space. get another skill. Cubicle boxes contain extra items, steal more damage with heavy items. I don't really like heavy items, so I guess we'll do that instead.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
I'm on fire, no! I killed myself. I was doing so good. Those are really good sticks. We got some endorsed skills though, so that's good. Alright. F. Imagine catching yourself on fire. Lee! Oh. Hi, raiders. I guess I will do one more dungeon raid because y'all just raided me. Hello, everybody. Hi. My name is the Valiant Sun. You can call me Valiant, you can call me Sun, or you can call me Jess. My pronouns are they, any, which means I prefer they, them, but feel free to use gendered terms in the chat should the bit require it. Lee's like my best friend. How was Animal Crossing? Beardo hater raiders. Oh man, I remember. I just said, oh, Jess is live. We need to raid them before they try to end. Yeah, no, I was literally just like, I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna raid out. We're playing Going Under right now, which is a roguelike that came out in 2020. That's how you say that. That predicted, unfortunately, just a lot of the world. So, you know apps? Now picture a shop that sells apps. You should scope it out sometimes. Is Kara giving us an app shop now? Hell yeah. Okay. It's an app shop in the dungeon. But yeah, so it's like, what do Ray and Marv talk about? This is the cube. Anyways, I hope Animal Crossing was fun. If you're coming over on the raid and you need to take care of yourself, please do. I'm not gonna be live for probably much longer, maybe like a maximum like 25 more minutes, but then we'll raid out into another friend. So, I hope you all had a lot of fun with Lee's stream. If you don't know me, my updates are, I'm the Frame Fatales community lead, so if you or anyone you know identifies as femme and wants to be a gamer, !Fatales, we'd love to have you join our community. I'm also hosting at AGDQ coming up real soon, and also this last weekend, the Stardew Valley Collaborative helped put on a 50-hour mutual aid for a good friend, Awkward Squirrel. We raised $2,800. It was amazing. That's the current updates on who I am. I'm gonna start streaming, I think, on Wednesdays weekly. We'll see how much I hold on to that. Avi is preparing the marketing assets for a new bittersweet collection of fizzles. That new intern's how she's working out. She's fine, I suppose. A little bit of that's what she gets her tasks done. Could you ask her to try wearing her hair differently? You know, just like try something new. Maybe let it down once in a while. I think it could be cool. We can skip this one. Art, no way am I letting my hair down. The art budget's maxed out as it is. It's so true. You got a task you need to get done, hire a worker through the Joblin app. Doesn't matter what the job is, they'll do it. They're congratulated obligated to. Let's say you had something really crummy that you needed doing, like cleaning rotten meat out of your fridge, or wiping your dog's butt, or calling your parents. On most other apps, no one would accept this job. The twist with Joblin is that the workers have to accept the jobs before they know what they are, so there's no conflict over who gets the better one. Oh no, Tappy. Also, look how tall Tappy is. Anyways. Is up all night reorganizing our budget after Ray bought 200 Fizzle branded crop tops for our photo shoot, but it's fine. We don't need air conditioning anyways, right? There's also a dog. Where's Kara? Is Kara not here? I ask you a personal question. No. Why'd you take this job if you aren't even getting paid? I'm out here making minimum wage and I don't put up with half the crap you do. There's the dog. You can see him over Swamp's head. The job's the only way I could get housing in the city. Cubicle's paying for that at least. Sure, it's a 20 square foot pod with a shared bathroom, but... Oh no, I thought I'd be happy here. Could be, but... At least you gotta meet the Swampster. Dog, look! Contractually obligated to say yes. I've been working crazy hours to get these features done and I haven't had time to walk with Claire at all. Could you take her for a quick spin through the dungeons? Just a couple of floors ought to be enough. Hey, Claire's the toughest girl I know. She can handle the dungeon. Hell yeah, if we're gonna take Claire for a walk. Do you like it here at Fizzle? Do I like it a mere 2 years ago? I could have only dreamed of making a living working with flavors. Every day brings new opportunities, new challenges, new reasons to explore. It's acceptable, I suppose. Let's pick up this. And let's endorse a skill. I'm assuming if I endorse a skill, maybe I start with it? I like disruptive. Alright. We're gonna try Styx coin again. And then after this, we're raiding out. Because I'm EP. Claire, she needs a walk. I don't think you grabbed a Claire, actually. Do I need to actually pick her up? Or does she just automatically come with me? I guess it's too late. Hey Swamp, you wanna steal something from me? Thank you. So I need you to beat Styxcoin this attempt because that way I can go live with the MS Paint diagram and catch the raid. Okay. I'll do my best. Bone Club. me through! Let me through!
Have a great day.
Alright, skill. Hit harder, but find less money. Apps are more common. Let's find more apps. Oh no, I'm stuck back here. I'm gonna fucking die. Stop hitting me! Okay. Fuck, I'm sorry. We're probably not going to actually... With the focus, we might be able to. We might not make it very far, though. I took a lot of damage that I didn't need to take. Yeah, no. Ow. So there I am just standing there totally slathered in chipotle mayo. It's surprise party time, nerds! Everyone stop what you're working on and report to the Fizzle Cafe immediately. This party order comes down from the very top. Last one there's a barf emoji. I'm starting to worry about- worry today might actually be productive. You don't have to budget for a real party, not even close. Let's get turned, jabronies. Oh, yup. Everything's on the company card, go nuts. Oh, yup. May as well roll with it. Cheers, my guy. At Lashambit. Raymond, what is that? You like the ice sculpture I had it specially made? Beats me. Who reads receipts these days? That's what credit card statements are for. Okay, listen, I don't know French. You have to be nice to me. This is my stream. You're already way over budget. You promised me no more big purchases until we hit our milestone. How am I supposed to manage the company finances when you can never keep a lid on your spending? I know work on product hasn't been all roses and sunshine lately, but that's even more reason to kick back and relax. You make a killin' when you're chillin' or something. What was that you said the other day, Marv? I give up. I find more ice sculptures. You never listen to me anyway, so I may as well just shut up. No, Tappy. That's what everyone wants around here. No. She'll be back. This is what happens when a fixed mindset clashes with growth mindset. Right, Marv? Yep. You have to be nice to me. Mean to me. Seem pretty bummed out for someone who just gotta take time off for work in the middle of the day. You're worried about Tappy. I don't want to talk about it. You have to shut up. Product manager, it's my duty to ensure you're having a good time. It's also my job not to step on the CEO's toes. Do you like the party, Rockstar? Aren't you gonna talk to Tappy? She seems upset. Listen, I like you, kid. You don't know about the first thing about running a business. A boss is like a parent, and a good parent doesn't reward tantrums. Tappy should know better than to try and roast me in front of the whole team like that. Anyways, don't worry about her, kid. It's not healthy to take on other people's stress as your own. Learned that from a mindfulness podcast this morning. Hey babe, want to try a new drink I just made up? It's basically every flavor of Fizzle mixed with some confidence juice from Winky Dink. Kara tried it and said it was pretty good, but by my standards, quote unquote. She's scared to talk to her when she's having a crap day. She always seems like she's close to stabbing someone with a thumbtack. Needed this. Working on that awful app for 10 hours a day is killing me. I've worked with her long enough to know that chasing after her isn't gonna make her feel any better. Besides, Marv chews me out like that almost every day. Does anyone come to check out on me? Of course not, because Kara's so tough and jaded, she could probably take any punishment without batting an eye, right? It's fine. I'm not about to be on Tappy's shoulder to cry on us all. She's not my friend. I don't treat my coworkers like my friends by design. I think acting that way only leads to heartache. Just have a drink, relax, and take advantage of the moment. They don't come around that often. Raymond wasn't always like this. Egotistical, flippant towards other people's feelings. When we started Fizzle together, I sensed he truly cared about the flavors. One wouldn't know it looking at me now. I allowed Raymond to take on the title of CEO so I might focus on the flavors. Perhaps my greatest mistake, or perhaps I saved myself from the same fate as him. You sure do like your flavors. Flavors are more than the way our product tastes, Jackie. They are the vector by which all of life's experiences are defined. A beverage, a relationship, a team, each has their own flavor. Each individual adds their own subtle yet distinct notes. Currently, Fizzle's notes are conflicting. We're becoming too bitter, too salty. Without every ingredient, our recipe is destined for failure. Alright. AV's just playing music. Can we find Oh, Tappy did not go very far. I think I'm stupid. Kara and Tappy are my lesbian aunts. Yeah. Nobody thinks you're stupid. Loadable, I hear the way you all talk about me like I'm a child who can't think for herself. The whole budget thing is Ray's fault, not yours. I know! As long as I can remember, I've had to suck up to that blockhead, and he still treats me like trash in front of the whole team. It's not like this. It's like this every time, take a good look, whether you push numbers around for a living or write code or whatever Fern does. The guy in charge are always going to find a way to invalidate your work. Maybe if we talk to Marv. I know you're not that naive, just leave me alone. I'm gonna stare at my screen for another 2 hours, clock out, and then go talk to my cat. When I see Roy tomorrow, I'll act like nothing happened. I'll smile at him and tell him how well his blazer fits, because that's my real job here. Leave me alone. Where's the dog? Where's he, Claire? Dodge rolls deal damage. Okay. So we are gonna exit and end stream because we got 10 minutes before ads start playing again. Clara left Ikea at home because otherwise she was gonna get too turned on Swamp's concoction. Fair. Anyways, thank you all. Jackie's face. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. Let's find someone to raid. I know Kara's live, but we've been raiding Kara a lot. Let's find somebody new. Dave's playing Silk Song. Tootie's playing Plate Up. Tozzle's playing Retro. DeLovely, who we've rated before, is playing Stardew. Blade is playing Blueprints. Thanks for stream. Thank you. Um, PT is streaming. Haley Cat is streaming. We've recently rated PT. Um, I'm so normal about this game. Um, I don't know who we want to raid. Keep us posted with your shenanigans. I'll do my best. Let's raid. I don't know. We're gonna raid Blade Human, I think. He's playing, Blueprints. I have not played Blueprints. Here's our raid message. If you're subbed, you can use this one instead. My goal. Hey, Birch. My goal is to my goal is to try and start streaming more consistently. Again, I want to start streaming on Wednesdays, I think. But we'll see. But yeah, let's go say hi to Blade. No spoilers for Blueprints. It's his first playthrough. But I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all of you coming and hanging out with me. And we'll see what we're up to. I will be going live during the holiday season. I have no holiday plans, so if you also don't have holiday plans, come hang out with me. But I'll hopefully see you next week. Okay, bye.